QuickBooks didn't pay my payroll taxes again. What is going on? Hi, welcome back to our channel. If QuickBooks didn't pay your payroll taxes, you are not alone. Believe it or not, this happens very often. QuickBooks can not pay your payroll taxes for a number of reasons. So why does this happen? Well, insufficient funds could be a reason. You run payroll, taxes were scheduled, and then the IRS withdraws the tax payments. But there's not enough funds in the account to cover. Now you step into who's to blame mode, right? So you blame the payroll provider because you didn't get notified, and they blame you for not having the funds in your account. And while all this blaming is going on, the IRS is looking for you. You are responsible for those payments regardless if you have a payroll provider or not. Now, this doesn't let them off the hook. If you pay for the service, then they should be filing and paying those taxes. Now, I know QuickBooks would send out an email to whichever email they have on file to let the owner know that, hey, an attempt has been made, but after that, they tell you that those returns and the payments would have to be filed manually. In this case, you would speak to a tax professional, an accountant, a CPA, or us on how this can be done. Another reason would be that the payroll settings were not set up correctly in QuickBooks or whichever software you have. Without the correct setup, the time to file your payroll return is off, and then the payments can go to the wrong tax agency. And even if the company business type is not set up properly, it could affect the filing and payments of your taxes. Another reason could be if you change bank accounts. It could be if you have syncing issues between your QuickBooks and your payroll provider. If you run payroll late, if you mess up the flow of paying payroll weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, anything that affects the normal flow of your payroll to run smoothly is an issue that needs your undivided attention. So how do we prevent this from happening? Well, we can get into a habit of doing the following. Make sure you have a full service payroll with penalty protection with your payroll provider. If not, find out if they offer this service. Always review your IRS EFTPS account. The EFTPS stands for Electronic Federal Tax Payment System. This account allows you to pay your taxes conveniently online. This only applies to the federal taxes. You can only pay your federal taxes with this account. If you have state taxes, you have to pay those taxes with the agency that corresponds with your state. You may have to have a separate account for payroll so you could potentially avoid any insufficient funds or overdrawing issues with the account. Another thing is that I strongly suggest that you open any letters that come in from the IRS. Open them and read them ASAP. Reconcile your payroll liabilities every month or have a bookkeeper review your payroll quarterly. We offer a payroll checkup service that helps you know what exactly is happening with your payroll. If this video has helped you, please like, subscribe, hit the notification button. And as always, you're keeping incredible service simple with Steph. Thanks for watching. Be blessed.